Long ago, God made a special promise to a man named Abraham. He told Abraham that he would have many children and become the father of a great nation. Even though Abraham was very old, he believed God's promise. Years passed, and finally, Abraham and his wife Sarah had a baby boy named Isaac. They were filled with joy and thanked God for keeping his promise. Isaac grew up strong and happy, loved by his parents. One day, God spoke to Abraham and gave him a very hard test. He told Abraham to take Isaac to a mountain and offer him as a sacrifice. Abraham was sad and confused, but he trusted God completely. Early the next morning, Abraham got up and prepared for the journey. He took Isaac, 2 helpers, and a donkey carrying wood for the sacrifice. They walked together toward the mountain God had shown him. For 3 days they traveled through valleys and hills. Abraham looked at Isaac and remembered God's promise. He kept walking, trusting that God had a plan. Finally, Abraham saw the mountain where God told him to go. He told the helpers to stay behind while he and Isaac went up alone. Isaac carried the wood, and Abraham carried the fire and knife. As they walked, Isaac looked around and asked, "Father, where is the lamb for the sacrifice?" Abraham gently answered, "God will provide the lamb, my son." Isaac nodded and kept walking beside his father. At the top of the mountain, Abraham built an altar with stones. He carefully arranged the wood on top. Then he turned to Isaac with tears in his eyes. Abraham explained to Isaac what God had asked him to do. Isaac trusted his father and lay down on the altar. Abraham lifted the knife, ready to obey God. Just then, a voice from heaven called out, "Abraham, Abraham!" Abraham stopped and answered, "Here I am." God said, "Do not harm the boy. Now I know you truly trust me." Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught in a bush nearby. He smiled with joy and thanked God for providing a sacrifice. He took the ram and offered it to God instead of Isaac. God spoke again and said, "Because you obeyed me, I will bless you greatly." He promised that Abraham's family would grow and bless the whole world. Abraham and Isaac walked down the mountain together, hearts full of joy. Abraham showed us that trusting God, even when it's hard, is always the right choice. God kept his promise and showed his love through every part of the journey. And just like Abraham, we can trust that God will always take care of us.